And so we're going to bring you back into some more of that action again. We're going to be bringing up that Twitch stream. We're looking for Frizzle right now. That's going to be our guy of the hour, the stream we're going to be trying to pull up here for you. Again, a lot of these guys still kind of new to what we're trying to do here. Again, this is a kill race, so we're going to be going around, bouncing around, and taking a look at a lot of these different streamers who are live right now in Verdansk playing the game. That's Frizzle with 2 R's. We're going to be trying to take a look at here live and inside the mix. He's got a, there it is. He's got a Warzone game going, so we'll try to get him in here and take a look at his skill set. See him there in the bottom right corner. So we'll get his page up here. Here we go. So Frizzle now is going to be dialed in. He's got 2 right now, 99 left on the map here. And again, full squad, so they're looking pretty healthy. Hopefully these guys can find their way out and around through Verdansk, live and inside the mix. And so we take a look down the railroads here. Backside of the map, there's another one there. Give him 3 for the elim. And again, we appreciate you being live with us inside the mix. We continue down the road on our Warzone tournament. And again, 150, and if you didn't get in, you missed it. We got plenty of these coming up in 2021 as well. Do not go anywhere. We got a long tournament for you. We want to see all this action here live and inside the mix. Frizzle is there waiting to get jumped on. And again, he's got 3 right now, but he's down an opponent and his team looking to take this one down as well. We saw 31 from Denny Bud earlier. Can you compete with that? So Frizzle trying to make it work. Backside of the map there. And they are right now in Quarry, just kind of looting up, finding things that work for them. And again, every player is going to play a little bit differently. The aggressive nature may or may not be your style. So these guys kind of wait patiently, see if they can get a game up there. But 31 from Denny Bud to start, that was a huge, huge number. So we'll continue down the road here on Warzone. Plenty to look at, plenty of action. Back and forth they go. This is what we wanted to see. These guys really kind of hone in on their skill set and what they're good at. And we're seeing more of it. So these guys who are trying to put up good numbers, give you an opportunity to take a look at different players and their styles. That's what we're giving to you right now here on Twitch. And this Warzone tournament, which will go till 3 p.m. Remember, all of your games will count within that time frame. So even if you start a game at 250, we will be counting that score as well. Totality, or the total numbers of scores, will be counted up and given to you live at 5 p.m. on the MVP's Instagram channel. And we'll get those prizes sent out to you today. So $150 in cash prizes from Newbie Drones. Appreciate you guys being our sponsor here today. And we continue to overlook, I should say, up here in Quarry. And these guys just kind of run around, little run and gun action. You can see that stock of a nice little, looks like a MAC-10. So he's taken a little bit from his Cold War loadout. And he's definitely kitted that thing out with a drum gun you see on there. That MAC-10 absolutely OP in my opinion. There on Cold War Black Ops. But continuing down the road, turning time indeed. Frizzle looking to get things set up there with his loadout now. And he's got 3 kills to himself. Again, we take a look at it. These guys continue to dial in on Warzone. And we are in Verdansk and Verdansk only. And so we appreciate you guys being live with us, taking your time to spend your time with us. This is what it's all about. So bouncing around one time. Frizzle going to keep making that move across Quarry. Back down towards middle house here and kind of middle section just outside of where TV station, north of TV station would be. He's going to head back that way, though. He wants to go back, get back with his partners. He's also going to load out back there, so maybe just trying to get some cover as he comes back around that rock. And, you know, these guys, they want to find a way and put together an opportunity or a game plan to be able to get some people dialed in. He's going to buy some utilities here, if you will, kill streak. So he's got himself a cluster strike, feels pretty confident with that. Again, he's going to utilize that to get some kills here in the future. And now with a bounty up, this might be his opportunity to do just that. So the bounty's there, a minute and a half left to get that bounty. But again, giving them some information on where players are going to be. And we've got 3 right now for Frizzle. So we can keep going down the road here. Past Quarry again. They're going to head to the outside of the map there. They are now outside the circle, looking to hunt down what is a bounty of sorts. This is where he could drop it, but no, he's going to go heady. Oh my, got him with the blue, down his man. Can he finish? He's going to get a chance to hide in the rocks. He's got a second player there, and there you go. So kill streaks on kill streaks, that's how you get dialed in. That's how you take care of business. And these guys did just that. No doubt about it. These guys have got the talent to finish. Can they keep it up? He's got 4, does Frizzle. And him and his team looking to get healthy here. Let's take a look down the road here. He's got more action. Oh, he's got a man there as well. Can he get it? That is deep, deep. Even for what he has there in the scope, he's just going to throw a nice little cluster strike there. In worst case scenario, gives them some coverage and he'll push out those players. There it is. You can see he has them on the run. So at least give him a scope sight to be able to take advantage of the opportunities that they have in front of him. Again, they are out of the circle here. Gas is moving in, but they got plenty of time and a vehicle there as well. So a lot to look at, a lot to be a part of here today. And this is what we want to see on Boom.tv. We got the scores updated there as well. If you haven't taken a look yet, please do so. Good stuff for us. Again, let's go around the board here a little bit. We could take a look at Dr. Honey 25 next. And Dr. Honey has been around for a while as well. Big-time COD player. Likes all of his FPS, though. You've seen him stream quite a few different games. Let's take a look at Dr. Honey next. As you see our man getting shot down there, that was Frizzle. But again, we go to Dr. Honey 25. Looks like he's dropping in just up and above Storage Town there. Let's see where these guys are at. And here we go. So we're going to start the map with these guys, which is great. Give yourself an opportunity to see this, how things get started. How are these guys going to drop in, and how are they going to try to take advantage when they do drop in, which is a big part of what we do. And so here we go. He's going to be dropping in right up and over Storage Town. Some could say this is hot or a hot drop. This could be aggressive as well. And we do have some good looks there, some good action, if you will. So you go back and forth to take a look at what we got for you. Again, right there he is, taking care of business where business needs to be cared for. And again, this is the tournament here. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. We are dropped in Verdansk, and there's your first pop there for his man, and he's going to get one. So there we go. It's going to go to his team anyhow, or any way you want to look at it, but he's just got the pistol still. Running that X16. And he'll try to go and loot up and try to find some stuff here in Storage Town. Storage Town, again, very, very hot drop in some cases, depending on where your launch point is, your landing point. But these guys are not afraid. They want to get in there. They want to get their hands dirty early and get some kills and try to take care of business. And again, this is what we wanted to see from that angle, was a little bit more aggressive jumping, dropping it hot, getting a couple of kills early, keeping your team alive, being able to loot up and really kind of take down one area, one said area, and be able to like absolutely maximize your score streaks here. They're going for kills, so they're going to be trying to make some plays here as they go around that right-hand side. Back through Storage Town here, just kind of looting through, seeing what they can find. They're going to be looking for bodies as well. Again, just kind of getting this one started out as we follow Dr. Honey 25, and a good grouping as well. Good things to look at, and I'm sure good things to come for them as well. We're going to go over to Killer Bisque, where we know we were there earlier. They had those guys dropping in. Not Verdansk, we got them set up though. Now they're going to be coming back. So let's go take a live look into Killer Bisque and his team and see where those guys are at. As you can see here, Dr. Honey making some plays there, trying to get up early in the way of kills. We've got Killer Bisque here. And again, we'll take a look into his live view. Killer Bisque, he's been on the stream quite a few times. You guys may know him. He's got one kill there. He's going to get dropped down. And again, we appreciate you guys being live with us. We'll take a look live at a Killer Bisque. He's going to get knocked out. And again, he's got some players alive with him here. But here's the replay on how that all went down. Right through the doorway, and he gets punctured. But again, you still have Jin available there. Ravishing Rob Desai is up there. He is out of the game, and this is it. Now you got Jin, who's taking shots, looking to get his loadout. He's got 2. So these guys are getting some kills here. They're able to put down more work if they can. Remember, 72 still left on the map. 71, let's make it. And Jin taking shots. Got some good fired shots there, utilizing that barrel there, utilizing the drop here as well, trying to get some cover. He's going to get shot from the side, and they'll end up in 31st place. So again, getting some kills there though. We'll take a look at their totality here just to give you some information on numbers here. And again, 1, 2, and 2, so that's 5 for them. Maybe not be their best game, but it's a start and somewhere to kind of go from there. So let's go back to Denny Budd. We've been with all along here this afternoon. He's played well. him and his crew have been dialed in here today. And remember, these guys are PC players, so may have an advantage, slight advantage. But again, it was all notified that that was okay and legal to play that way. So we go live into Denny Budd and see what he's got going on for us. We got a small camera angle going for him. And again, short commercial break. And again, we're going to be right back to the action here, live on Twitch. So here we go. Denny Budd's got 7. Cluster strike incoming as well. So plenty of action. He'll get out of the way. He's got a man right there with a riot shield on. Takes him out. Right on those dualies. Loves his akimbos there. Does Denny. We saw him in the previous game utilizing the same method of madness, if you will. He's got 8 here in this game, and him and his squad look to be the clear front runners in this one to take down the 150 cash prize, brought to you today by Newbie Drones. Appreciate our sponsor being live with us as well. Again, getting dialed in, taking care of business. You can see the kind of work he's got right around the bushes, right around the hedges, and finds a way to paint him, man. There you go. He's going to get stunned. And he'll try to bounce out of it. A little bunny hop action, but he's getting shot from the side. He's going to get taken out. Denny Budd, so he could have had the finish there, and he's trying to stick it out there, which is the correct play. But that'll do it for them. 16, 8, and 8. And again, 24 and 32 right now. He's still got 2 players in this one, and they've got 38 left to play. So these guys are just nonstop gamers, rocking it right now here in the tournament, live and inside the mix. Denny Budd, who's, again, been around a long time. These guys are absolutely no joke. You've got thick ankles in there as well. 16-bagger for him. Totally got 32. 31 is what we saw in that last game. And we're watching the spectation here now as well. And again, see what those other players can do. Denny Budd is going to be in the gulag here, trying to find his way out. This is the new gulag we introduced here recently with Cold War. And he's going to get taken out in the gulag. Denny not happy about it. We'll watch the replay there. And it just gets kind of pinpointed right around that corner there. All right, so we're going to go back and forth again. Let's go back to Jackie, Chili's, and crew. Jackie, who's been around for a while. Again, we want to follow them just as much as the other guys. And so we'll make sure that they get some camera time as well here. And all these teams, again, vying for that top spot, vying for 150, and trying to get dialed in when they can, how they can. And this will be Jackie. Coming up to us next, Jackie Chili's 92. Let's bounce out. Of course, you got Denny Budd and crew are just absolutely wreaking havoc here on top of that map there. Good spot as well, as they have the top spot. And again, we take you now to Jackie Chili's 92. We were there last time. They were right in the midst of the quarry area, and you saw him get taken out as well. And again, right after this commercial break, we'll get him and his screen live and inside the mix. Again, a lot of commercials here from Twitch, maybe a little too much advertising. So we take a look now live into Jackie Chili's. Looks like we're having some issues there. Finally get it going. There we go. So Jackie Chili's a little bit more relaxed now, leaning back in his chair. 4, 5, and 4. You've got a 13 number for them right now. And Jackie Chili's could get one of his guys back here. He'll try to look for that, and that's where they're heading. So Jackie Chili's and crew. And again, you've got right around 25 players left here on Verdansk. Will try to get at least one, if not both his buddies back. Looks like he's only got the 5 Gs, though. So that's going to get one of them back. But they should be able to make that play and make that play count for them, as he's going to take a look now. And again, that circle growing ever so small. We take a look at Jackie, who's now coming back into the mix here. That was his buddy who had bought him in. And remember, 24 left to play. He's got 4 kills for himself, a total of 13 for the squad in this map. Not sure if this is the same game. We do assume so. This is the same game that we watched them play a little bit earlier, where they were kind of taking some snipe shots up and right of or east of quarry area. They're going to drop right on the top here. Now, he could drop with his boy, which is probably the safe play there. Can he drop him a gun, or at least find some loot there on the ground? And he'll look to do just that. They do have some cash. Is it enough to get their boy back? We don't think so. So 19 and 15, you do the math there, folks, 34. They're about 600 away from getting their friends back inside. But again, he's got to pick up some armor here, will Jackie. And maybe some guns as well. So he's got an RPG. He's got some shotguns there. Look like a semi-auto back there as well. He's got to pick up that Hauer 77, the new shotgun there from Black Ops Cold War. And again, these guys are going to continue to just get dialed in and try to take down kills. They're towards the end of the map here. Not a lot of killing. You see that number has not changed. Still 24 left here in this game on Verdansk. We're going to try to get dialed in here live and inside the mix. Tons of fun. Appreciate you guys being with us. And again, we got a good Warzone tournament. It is a kill race to 2021, as we're calling it. Brought to you by Red Eye Nation and J. Jonah MVPs. You can find him on Instagram as well as Twitch. We'll put that information inside of our chat, so you'll never miss a moment inside the mix with those guys as well. And again, we appreciate you guys being with us, spending some time and taking care of business while you can. We are here live on a day after Christmas. Hopefully you guys had a great holiday. We know we did. And we can't wait to get back into more action here on Warzone. The tournament continues here live and inside the mix. We are following Jackie Chili's 92. And this is going to be his first tournament. First stream for him. And again, really easy to stream utilizing that Twitch app on the console. He gets taken out and they got to get 9th. And we think that number 13 is going to stand. We don't think they got any more from there. Let's get the final tally here from this game in Verdansk. And indeed it will. So that is a 13-bagger for Jackie. You've got Anthony York and Frizzle. Frizzle, who we were trying to get a hold of and follow a little earlier there. They've got 13 on that game. So can they continue their streak and their health as well? We'll go back and find another player, another opponent as well now. Again, plenty of players here on the mix today. We can go back to Dr. Honey 25. We spent a little bit of time with him earlier. And again, we want to see what's good on his side of the map as well. So let's go back to Dr. 25 indeed. Appreciate you being with us live and inside the mix. That was Jackie Chili's and crew. Putting up 13. Not a bad number there. Good average score for what you want to see. Just some good kills. They spent a little bit of time there. They really wanted to dial in on what they were doing best, which was take care of business with the numbers that they had. 13, a really good start. If that's their first big run for them, they can maybe get up into the 20s. They've got a shot of being in the top 3 here on this tournament. Let's take a look at Dr. Honey 25. Who's going to be playing as well. And again, he's got the crew there with SPE. We'll take a live look inside of their tournament and see where these guys are at. So Dr. Honey 25, we did ask that all the players do stream through Twitch or YouTube, and so we are seeing what we're seeing here. Let's take you live. And you've got a man inside the gulag right now. And so here we go. Just kind of waiting to get started out. We're going to go right to it. This is chance to stay alive. No kills for him here. So the whole team is down. And we are following SPE Chronic here. This is the man that we followed already here on the stream. Big shots there. And he's got his team back into this one. So, again, opportunities aplenty. Can they stay alive long enough to take down a dub here in Warzone? He's going to be dropping back into the mix here. So follow him for a little bit. That's one kill. That kill does count. Remember, the Gulag kills count just the same. So good news for the players out there who are wondering about that. We appreciate you guys being live with us inside the mix. Good action for you as we continue to grind and shine, doing what we do best. And again, we want to make sure that we're showing some love there to a good friend of ours, Jonah. Jordan, as we call him, but Jay Jonah there. You saw the scores here for our man SPE, who's going to be trying to bring his whole team back. But we're going to go ahead and drop that Twitch link inside for Jay Jonah, part of the MVP's crew, and getting dialed in. So there you go. And again, follow him right now. He is one of our best creators as far as the tournaments go. This guy collaborating with the efforts of Red Eye Nation to be able to put this tournament together. And again, big thanks to our sponsor, who will be showing a little bit of adverts thrown throughout the tournament here, and that is going to be Newbie Drones. If you're into drone racing or maybe thinking about getting into buying a drone or purchasing a drone, you got to see Newbie Drones. These guys have been doing it, some of the best action that we've seen here in drone racing in a very, very long time. Newbie Drones. You can find them on Instagram as well as just Googling them to find their website as well. So we go right back in to some more action here, and we are following SPE Chronic, trying to get his boys back in right now in the 500 range, so he's going to need a little bit more time, but he says, you know what, I think I'm just going to go for a supply run. I'll at least get one of them back. Instead of going or utilizing the King, he'll go supply run and try to get one back here. SPE utilizing that Warthog outrunner, if you will, and COD with you here live and inside the mix on Twitch, giving you the best in-game commentary on the planet. We are now live for our Warzone tournament. It is a kill race, and we still got 2+ hours of non-stop total action here with you live and inside the mix. Take a look at our man trying to get back over to, he's going to go to the very top and maybe just, oh no, Chronic gets popped, trying to go up that zip cord there. And that will do it for them. You hate to see that. They're going to go right back into it. We did miss the score. But again, if you want to be updated on these scores and the scoreboard, you're going to go to boom.tv. We'll get you that information here in just a second. And again, let's go back to CODannouncerGUY and see what kind of action's going on over there. If he's playing the game here still. So CODannouncerGUY, we'll take a look at what he's got going on. Is he streaming our live tournament? So not getting much love from CODannouncerGUY. It's a good chance he's not streaming there live. Maybe it could be on YouTube as well. Let's go around the board a little bit. Let's see if we can find some other players here. 300 Jesse, another one that had signed up for the tournament. Let's see if we can get Jesse on the hook. 300 Jesse. Let's see what we can find here. And again, we appreciate you guys being live with us. This is a lot of fun today for us. Day after Christmas, we got a Warzone tournament. And yes, Jesse is streaming live. AKA the Brewman 1. You can also find him there as well. But this is 300 Jesse. And we're going to follow him and take a look at what he's got going on his screen. And again, appreciate you being live with us for the Warzone tournament. Day after Christmas, and we're still giving away gifts. $150 in cash and prizes to the winner here as we continue to go live. And inside the mix, we take a look. This is Jesse and crew. This is their early drop. So just getting into Verdansk here. We're going to be following them live and taking a look at some of the action here. Palpable, you could say at least. Can he get a man in the air here? This will be the first one we saw today. He's got shots on him. Oh, and he couldn't get into the blue. Cracked him quite well, though. Taking shots with that pistol right out of the air. He's going to continue dialing in live here. He's got shots. Can he finish him? Jesse trying to get the finish there. He's got shots of blue. And that's going to take a third-person view to see where he needs to land here. He doesn't want to also lose bad position on the ground just for trying to firefight in the air here. So Jesse, a.k.a. the Brewman, is going to wait, try to land, and grab this guy if he can. Coming in hot. And we'll go around the left-hand side there. They're just outside of military base here, south of, some would say, southeast. And he's going to look for his men. You can see them running across the hills and plains there in the distance. Jesse has left his teammates. He's trying to get back with them right now. But he's taking a look at that right to the right side there, trying to get his man, trying to zone in on him, zoom up and take care of him. He's already got him down to blue. Good chance he's already grabbed some armor plates, though, as well. So Jesse will let that one slide. And he'll continue to try to loot up and give himself an opportunity to take down some kills here as we continue to follow him live and inside the mix. So Jesse getting dialed in, wanting to find his best way to get some kills. And again, try to be aggressive there early in the air, utilizing his pistol to take some shots. Did not get his man down, but he got some good punches on it. So again, kind of the right idea, trying to be aggressive early. And you can see the big mix here of weapons from both Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare. Any of those weapons are able to be used here in the tournament. They are legal and lethal, depending on what you like. We saw a little bit of the MAC-10 use earlier from Denny and crew. Denny and crew putting up a 31 and 32 back-to-back games. That's going to be tough to beat, but again, still a lot of time left here in the tournament, about 2 hours left. And so we got Jesse following him right now. He's going to be going up and over center. These guys looking to get dialed in, take care of business when they can. And big shots aplenty. So you continue to follow them live right up into military base. These guys, they really want to be a part of it. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate all the love there as well. I don't know, guess. Giving us some great gifts. We appreciate that. Appreciate the tier 1 sub. And again, we continue on the road to victory here. 300 Jesse, a.k.a. the Brewman 1 with the live tourney. Let's take a look at what he can do here. Trying to get that shot. Gets his man down, and he's going to try to finish him there, but he's got to get his buddy up as well. So he'll do that. There could be a double revive going on both sides. Uh-oh, he's got a man on him. He's got to play around here. He's going to have to leave his buddy to death and then try to make a play on a man coming right after him there. He'll shield up for what he can. This is Jesse. Good angling here, but again, he knows he's got guys on him and around him. How can he get away from them here? So big shots there. Trying to take his shot there. Not good enough. He'll continue to move up and right to the right side there. Big punch there. Not good enough. Jesse going to get taken out, and the rest of his team will go to the gulag as well. And so we could follow him. Let's go to the gulag here and see what kind of action we got live as they're going to kidnap him, take him along board, and right back to the prison we go. And again, so you can see one man still alive on their team. Two guys still going to go to the gulag here, so they have a gulag left, we should say. And we'll be following Jesse in the gulag, see if we can get out of this one. This is 300 Jesse, a.k.a. the Brewman. And just a few minutes here, we're going to take a quick break and show you a sponsor advert. And again, we want to thank so much to Newbie Drones for being able to put the cash and prizes here to dial into the tournament today and give you the best in-game commentary on the planet, as well as the best in-game content with the tournaments we got going on. You can see it here set up. This is the Brewman. We know him as Jesse here on Twitch. Good stun grenade out. It's got a shot on his man. Should be able to take him out, and he does. Well done. He's going to win that gulag and go right back into action. Now, is he going to continue to drop in military? We don't know. I mean, this is an opportunity for him to switch some things up, try something new. We'll see if he goes that route. And so him and his buddy both out of the gulag there and trying to put up some numbers. They're going to continue to follow. He's got 1, 2, make it. They got out of the gulag, both alive, so that's 2 kills right there. And again, they're looking to be impressive here on the second half of the map. You can still see that there are 35 teams left, 75 players. So just about 2 per on each team on average. They're going to go right for some contracts here. They want to get looted up, get some money, buy themselves a loadout, and see if they can come back and bring together some good action here live and inside the mix. So as we go back and we take a look, we appreciate you guys being with us. Trust me, plenty more. All right, let's get back to some of that action, some of the stuff that we missed there, as we just lost you guys for a second there for an advert. Appreciate you being with us, and we appreciate all the love there as well inside the chat. So we got a guy, 300 Jesse, as you continue to follow him live and inside the mix. They're on a truck right now, and they are trucking through backside right past the lumber and into this municipal area where you got the police station and plenty more. And so they're going to look to continue down the road from here. Just kind of grinding right now, looking to kind of move across the map, maybe get inside the circle, then plant, find a place where they could buy a loadout, loot through. And again, they continue doing those recons and search contracts. That may get them there. Well, it is time to go take a look down the road and see who else is grinding right now. Let's go back to Killer Biscuit crew. See what these guys are up to right now in Verdansk. Good chance that they're going to be partying it up. So we bounce over to Killer Bisc one time. Take a look at where they're at right now. See if these guys are getting grinded in. And they got some kills on them there. So we will take a look. And you can see it right there. Killer Bisc has got 2. You can see his whole team is still alive there, trying to fight through the truck. Are they playing against the same guys? That same truck with the same skin on it, but he's got some shots. Bisc does. He gets his 3rd kill of the game, and now he's down. They're going to get taken out, and that'll do it. So 21st, good time to come check them out. They're going to get 21st there in that game. Where are they going to end in the way of kills? Not going to show us. So totality there, looking for a number. Couldn't see it there, but they go right back to the main screen, so we'll bounce you out as well. Let's go back to Denny Bud and see what these guys have been up to here today. Denny and crew have just been so well dialed in, a well-oiled machine. These guys have played together a lot. They're PC players, and so they get a lot of credit for being able to shoot better, have better reaction times, things of that nature. These guys are absolutely dialed in. Let's get to them. This is Denny Bud quick commercial break, and we'll get right back to him and his screen. And again, this is our opportunity to thank you guys for coming in, enjoying our tournament, seeing what we got going on. And again, as we continue to up the production value as every tournament comes back to you, we got another one here. This is Denny Budd, 4 kills so far. And remember, all 3 of his players still alive, so they got 69 players left here in Verdanski's got some shots on one man. He's going to go through the building. Look how quick. And double him up there with those pistols. Again, we talked about the dualies. He loves his akimbos. Nicely done there. Denny Budd able to get his kill and dial in on a man. He's going to go out that back window and look for action as well. So we continue to find ways to continue to grind. This is what it's been all about, having fun while doing it, taking a look at what we got going on for you guys. We want to be able to do this often. We're thinking every week would be good. Any of those things will work for us. CODannouncerGUY here live and inside the mix with my man, Jay Jonah, MVPs. And of course, Red Eye Nation helped putting this thing together. It is a kill race to 2021. And again, what it works, the way it works is your best 3 games, so your totality of kills in your group of 3, your best 3 games over the course of 3 hours are going to count towards your final score. We're following Denny Budd right now. He's got 6. His team putting up monstrous numbers as we take a look. Still trying to find his way out and around. Again, this is what we want to see more of, just kind of the back and forth of these guys getting dialed in on their tournament style. And this is what we wanted to see. Can they come up with a way to thwart their enemies and take care of business when they needed to? And we're starting to see the response here from Denny Budd and crew. We're all getting dialed in. 31 are the 2 games we've seen. Those stats are obviously in the book. And live and inside the mix we are. Appreciate you guys being with us as always. We'll continue the grind alive. So good action there for you. Denny Budd and fam all coming through one time. And he's just going to kind of cruise through middle side here. And this is like the right side or east of airport. Kind of back by those hangars, typically a heli there. Beginning of the game, this is going to be tower number 28 for the fire station. Oh, he's got a man. He's got a man, he's got a scope. Can he zone in on him and take care of business? Looking to do just that. Got to find his way out and around. He will. And there's his first shot. Taking out his man. There it is. Downs him. He's got to finish him now for that kill. And he will. So that's his 7th. Well done there by our man Denny Budd. He's getting dialed in right now. You can see the M&M in the background. This guy is Pro Streamer 101. Only 3 follows. He needs more viewers. Let's get him those viewers. And a 430 weekly KD. Denny Budd getting dialed in with this crew. They've been a lot of fun to watch here today. And again, they've got the kills and the necessary numbers they need to be able to take this thing down and win that 150 in cash and prizes. Are we going to see that today? He's got some shots deep into the mountain there. And he's getting them too. And he got his man. Merciless he goes. Wowza. Wowza. He took his man down from the top. He's still firing at him up there. They're on the top of the hill and he's still puncturing them. That is just excellent work there. Semi-auto, making it count. Yes, sir. Denny Budd and crew. Let's bounce around one more time and take a look at some of the other players here inside the mix. Plenty to look at here today. Go back to Jack Chili's. Jackie's been around here today for us quite a few times. And we're going to go to Dr. Honey after that. Let's go to Jackie Chili's 92 and see where these guys are at in their team. So Jackie Chili's, the last time we left them there, they had 13 in one game. It looked good for us. And so we want to see if they're still on board here. Okay, quick commercial break and we'll get you right to it. Jackie Chili's 92. And again, these guys have been around for a while and now getting a chance to really kind of shine on a bigger stage in the way of a kill race like this. That's how you want to do it. We'll take a look at a sniper position here. No kills so far for our man Jackie. Jackie is being hunted right now. No armor there. He's got 3,400. They're going to look to buy their teammate back in if they can get to a buy box here. Those guys are right on top of each other. He's going to get dropped. So those shots he was taking up top were not good enough. He's got to hide in the corner here. Good spot for him to try to stay alive. And so if his buddy can get back to him and pick him up, he's going to be in good shape. But again, right now, he's kind of tied down to that bunker there. And here comes his teammate. You got 1 and 1. That's 2. In the early goings in this one here. And again, he's going to go to the gulag, so they're going to try to not worry about it so much. Jackie says, I got to get out of here, get my gulag win in, come back into Verdansk, and try to get some kills. As they do that, we'll go back to our man Dr. Honey as well. Doc's been around. Let's see where they're at. As we see our man Chili's getting dropped there. I'm going to go for Dr. Honey. Pull him up, see what we got going. Dr. Honey, 25. Again, last that we left him, also getting taken out in the gulag, not able to put those numbers up where he wanted them. We'll see what we can find here from Dr. Honey, 25, which will be coming up next for you. The mix here on Twitch, and we're going to get some Dr. Honey, and as we come back in, he's getting eliminated, but he's going to go to the gulag, so let's follow him a little bit and see where Dr. Honey comes out on top here. So in the gulag he goes, looking for a win. You can see his crew there, 2 already, just 2 kills, but has a chance to come right back into the game here. And Dr. Honey eliminated immediately. And he may still have some players on his squad. If so, we'll follow him through. See if they can't get their team back on track here. But again, Dr. Honey just getting eliminated there in the gulag. So we'll see where this leaves them. And there's the spectating. Oh, here's spectating another one of his teammates. Also in the gulag. He's going to get started out here. Taking shots. Nothing going there. Gets his man. Well done. So he'll get the gulag win and come right back into Verdansk. And again, this team trying to catch up. Trying to find a way back into this one. They've got 2 kills here on this game. And again, they want to make each game count. It'll be your top 3 games over the course of 3 hours. They're going to count to your final score as we approach midway through our stream. We are live and inside the mix. And again, appreciate you being with us for a kill race. Player from Africa, Navi. What's happening, Full Metal? Navi, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. And again, this is the kill race here. This is what we wanted to see. More tournaments just like this. Finding guys that are good at what they do, teams that are great at what they do, bringing them into Verdansk and watching a kill race unfold the day after Christmas. Again, we appreciate you guys being with us. Happy holidays to everyone there back in Twitch land. And we're going to continue to grind and continue to find our way. We've got notes aplenty. We are ready to dial in on some of these guys. And again, we know about Denny Budd, how good he was. That is Dennis Brown. Of course, you know about Matt Dubb and Kevin Churchill. These guys are all getting dialed in right now. They're part of that cracked Canadian crew, and they've been hot so far here today. But as we take a look right now, we are inside the mix with our buddy Dr. Honey 25. He is now spectating, but they've got 2 back in. So from the gulag, they're able to get 2 back in, and they're going to look to keep making some plays here. They've got 4 there. 4 and 2 is 6. So they've got 6 total in this game, and we'll continue to follow them through and see where this game ends up for them. So currently following his buddy, that is Envious. Envious is the spectating group right now. As you can see, Dr. Honey 25 just out of this game for the moment. But Envious is kind of running around looking to run roughshod on these guys, and he's got 4 kills in the early goings here. Still about 98 players left on the map here. 40 teams left to get dialed in here live and inside the mix. It's going to go upstairs here, and again, more loot to be found here. And if you can't hear the audio of the game, but there's a lot of running around and glass breaking and good action for you here live and inside the mix. So we follow through these streamers, how much fun they've been to watch, how much fun it's been to play with these guys. And take a look at more action here as well. And again, this is going to be Envious coming around. He's just trying to loot up right now. They can get enough money to get their buddy back. They've got it on their squad right now. I believe that's SPE. SPE does have the money to be able to get Dr. Honey 25 back. It's merely just finding the buy box now and being able to put that work into place. So we'll see some of it. Dr. Honey 25 going to continue the grind here. Just kind of finding a man, looking down that scope. That's all he saw. He's taking shots, so he knew he had to turn around. And now he's trying to take shots on top of that gas station. Can he make that work for him? Yes, sir. That is what it's all about. Being able to find your way out and around and take care of business when you can. And we've seen a lot of good things here today from these players in the way of how they want to dial in on their strategies, their game movements, their weapon loadouts, things like that. Really interesting to see how each guy likes to utilize his own stuff to be able to take care of business in his own way. And we can appreciate that with the best of them. This is how you get things dialed in, and this is how you take care of business when you want to. So CODannouncerGUY live on Twitch right now. Appreciate you being with us. Again, big thanks to our sponsors there. That is Newbie Drones putting up the cash and prizes here that you're going to win today. First place is 150. Uh-oh, we just lost his stream. There it comes back. All right. So Dr. Honey for a moment there lost his stream. We came back into it. And again, he's going to be buying his buddy back in. This is Dr. Honey. So the man we've been talking about, the man we've wanted to watch coming back into this one. No kills for him here on this map. But again, plenty of opportunity left. Still 82 players and 33 teams. So he's not completely out of this one. He's going to try to drop on his buddy and help them out. He's only got a pistol, but a pistol may do. He's going to get shut out there. And so that's how the game ends. 34th place for him and his buddies. Again, they'll look to get back into another game. There's the replay there. Getting pistolized there. Not good enough. So they're going to go right back into the next game. We'll go back into our next player's view as well. And we appreciate you guys being with us live and inside the mix. So let's go back. We'll take a look at Killer Bisky. I know him and his crew had just loaded up a new game, so let's get in there with those guys and see where they're at. Appreciate you guys being live with us. Rather, they are looking to load up, I should say. So we'll come back to them. Again, let's get to some in-game action. That is what we're looking for. And we'll go to Denny Bud. It's been hot here today. Him and his team just absolutely dialed in. And we'll take a look at Denny Bud, and we're going to go to Dogs as well, K-Dogs, after this. But Denny Bud, again, this guy, his team, what they've been able to do, it's leaps and bounds further than a lot of these other players. And so, again, quick commercial break. We'll get back to the action here. But these guys have just been that good here today. And that's really what you want to see. You want to see players that can absolutely dial in, take care of business, and give you this great action. Denny Bud and crew, part of that crack Canadian crew, man, they have been absolutely dynamite here today. They're going to be dropping into Verdansk as well, so we'll watch their start and see if they can get a hot start here coming up next. Can I still join? I forgot the tournament, the Wasted Clown. Unfortunately not. You can play, but it's not going to count towards it. Again, if you didn't already have your team registered with your Activision ID, may not count. You're going to need 3, and I don't think you had 3 there. But you're more than welcome to join us there. This is the Wasted Clown on Twitch right now saying what's up. But again, let's take a look right now into Denny Bud. His action has been fun to watch. And as we continue to follow him here on Verdansk, this is just a warm-up here, but that team has been so good lately. We want to watch them drop in and see where these guys are coming from. Appreciate you being with us live and inside the mix. And again, we're going to continue down the road. So So as we follow Denny Bud, he's going to land up top there. And again, just try to get a couple kills here before we get things started up. And he won't. So he's going to miss it there. Time ran out for him there. But a little fun way to kind of go back and forth. Looking to teabag some opponents there as well. Denny Bub and crew, let's take a look at where they're going to drop and their strategy going forward, if you will, here on Verdansk. And we'll see this drop zone and what's good. It's thick ankles there with Denny Bud. These guys are putting up great numbers here today. Looking to drop right in that, yeah, it looks like airport hangars. Seems to be the hot spot for them. They're going to want to go there again. They already marked out some scavenger contract. So that's where they're going to be heading to. We'll see how that drop goes. I don't think it's going to be super hot there, but again, enough that it is right off the path. So there might be some players joining them there up and around that area anyhow. And again, these guys are going to look to get some kills early. So they drop in. This is Denny Bud and crew. And your current tournament leaders right now. As we take a look into the hangars here, and again, there are a couple bodies you can see below that have dropped in that vicinity. And we'll see if those guys are going to be going after them there, Denny Bud and crew. Looking to drop in on that building there. Just missed it. Got the doorway, though, so he can go upstairs and grab that contract if need be. There's Denny Bud and crew again, looking to find bodies. They got a couple. Just does not have enough angling there to take a shot. There he is, coming right in on him. He's going to switch his gun out. Try to get above him, if possible. And again, remember on PC, all the players do look like your teammates. He's going to go and try to get on top of the roof there. He's just going to drop down. He's got a shot on him. And there it is. Good play there by Denny Bud. Able to utilize that cover. Come back around. The door is open. And they'll finish him up. Now they got deep, though, and he gets him as well. Well done there. So 2 early ones for Denny Bud as he continues down the road here, just outside of airport in the hangar area. That is a hangar banger if I've ever seen one. Love being live with the Inside the Mix. We continue the grind here as we continue here live. And again, we see Denny Bud and these guys and how good they've been putting numbers up right now. Absolutely bludgeoning the opposition in the way of competition. And so, again, Denny Bud still in that hangar area. They chose to land here for the contracts. Now, they've started a scav, but you've yet to really touch that. Still 4 minutes left, though, and these are one of those contracts you can spend your time with and get dialed in when you need to. We appreciate you guys being live with us Inside the Mix as we continue the grind here on Verdansk. Denny Bud and crew have been taking this lead off by the storm. PC players and Canadian cracked crew at heart. And there he goes, Denny Bud getting taken down. So let's go to another player here, and we'll go back to Killer Bisque again. We kind of lost them for a second there. They were getting loaded into the game. Let's do indeed take a look at a Killer Bisque and see where that crew is at. So Killer Bisque, you've got Rob Diggity in there with It's Gin. Good friends. And again, they're starting to load up here. Just kind of grab some loot and get themselves in a position to be able to take kills. Kind of curious what their strategy is going into this. They are in Superstore. And so might have dropped hot or at least landed up and around that area. Did they do that to get the kills? We don't know. But again, they are still alive, all 3 of them. So good things will come to players that play that hot. Good action up and over. They're going to head towards Burger Town. And just outside and maybe backside, I guess you could say, maybe towards Storage Town. We'll see. They're headed that way. To the buy station they go, looking to get a loadout, and indeed they will. So the loadout drop there for Killer Biscuit crew. See, that'll help them along their way. Obviously, guns they're going to be comfortable with. That loadout coming in. Looks like they're going to go 2 for on the loadouts. Go back to back. So there you go. First loadout's right there on top of the box. And the buy station, and again, another loadout right back there. So again, you want to get your Ghost, you want to get all your perks, you want to get your gun set. That is one way to do it. We've seen that happen a lot here. These guys feel comfortable that way, and that's what we want to make sure that we're seeing. Comfortability from these guys, what works for them, what doesn't. And that's the action that we want to see as well. So as we continue down the road here, these guys want to find out what they're up against. They're going to do so with their best foot forward. Again, getting both loadouts early. This is very big. You still have 118 players and 46 teams left here in Verdansk. So you got Ravishing Rob Root and It's Gin with Killer Bisque. This guy's looking to get dialed in. We don't know what their best game was, but you can follow here live on boom.tv and see where those scores are. Let's give you an update of those scores and see what we can find. An hour 37 left here in this tournament. Yep, so right now, this is close. Wow. So we've got two teams with 79 elims. Those are their best games combined. Two teams. You've got Zeeb, Thick Ankles, and Denny Bud. And then you've got Too Tight, Systematic, and Holex as well. Those are two teams. Both are 79 elims at the top there. And then we've got Known, DeBoozer, and the E-Spit also getting dialed in. And these guys have been fun to watch. Boltonator, Kobachi, Navarco, 68 elims altogether. Hail Swizz, Muzier, Pro Roots as well, 62 elims. These guys are getting dialed in. I'll tell you what, we're seeing some good action here live at Inside the Mix. And there are, let's just count here, I believe 18 teams that are going right now. These teams are going off, by the way. So really good scoreboard as we look at it. 70-90 elims here on the kill race. You really can't expect much more than that. These guys have been hot today. A lot of fun to watch. Remember, the scores still update every 10 minutes. So we'll be getting all of that information and more as we continue down the road here to success. So good stuff. We'll keep that scoreboard up. We'll keep you updated as soon as we get more information on those scoreboard updates. But again, right now it is a tie, 79-79. Good stuff there. Love to see that kind of action. All right, so we're still following Killer Bisc and crew. Still trying to find their way up and around here, and Killer Bisc is getting dialed in. Trying to find his way up and around that bathroom area, the shower. They're in the pool side there, just outside of Storage Town, looking to make some moves and take down some kills as well. Again, big update there on the scoreboard. 79 tied. Too Tight, ironically, one of the players in that 79 category. Too Tight is right. That race is too tight. Remember, every 10 minutes we'll get an update for you. So you see Killer Bisc and crew running around that outside there. They got a couple kills here now, so they're starting to kind of level up and find their way. And that's okay. That's why we give you 3 hours. Get yourself comfortable. Find what works for you. Find the best way to get those numbers working out, and that's what we're here for. Help you guys set up, get you dialed in, and see the progression. There's another kill there for Killer Bisc as he gets dialed in. Live and Inside the Mix. They're going to go around the corner there into Storage Town, try to find their way through the loot and go after bodies as well. We still think there's a team. There is. He's taking shots there. His man goes down. And he'll have to turn around. They're taking shots heavy. Deep side, backside, I should say, westerly there of Storage Town. So they're going to try to fight back here if they can get shielded up. Big part about it, getting honored up as well. We appreciate you guys being with us live and Inside the Mix. Killer Bisc, Rav Diggity, known as Ravishing Rav Root, and of course is Jin there as well. They still have that loadout deep, but remember, they've got both of their perks and guns in the first about 5 to 10 minutes, I'd say, of this game here on Verdansk. And now looking to get some kill streaks. What do they want? What can they buy with it? Putting their cash together. Be interesting to see what they grab. One would just assume maybe they're going to go with some kill streaks here. An armor box. Okay, so they want to get loaded up. Give themselves some shield, some armor to be able to get dialed in. And they're going to be doing just that. Killer Bisc. Again, this crew, they came into this knowing that, hey, we're not the biggest team. We're not the best team. We've never really done one of these big tournaments. But these are some good players. These guys are quality players. I've played with personally. You've seen them on my stream. But, again, when you get pushed into the races like this and you really haven't played this before, it's about communication. It's also about chemistry with your teammates and things that we've seen before that either work or don't work. And some of those things, sometimes they really start to stick out like a sore thumb when you get together in a team and you're playing in big tournaments and you realize, hey, we've got great games before, but how good are they really? And that's one of those things where we always try to dial in and take in to what we want to see. And if you haven't played in this tournament style, in particular in a kill race, it's a little bit different. You're going to find ways that work for you, different strategies that are going to change the way that you look at the game as opposed to playing for the win there on Warzone. Now you're going to be playing for kills. Just a much different strategy, and we see these guys trying to figure out here. So we got some time with Killer Bisc. And let's bounce around again. Let's go back to Jackie. Jackie Chili's 92 and his crew still dialed in on the tournament as well. And these guys are live. And again, we appreciate you being with us here live. And this is what it's all about, finding a way to utilize the information in the videos and the friends and the playership that we have and bring it to you guys live in a way that we can stream with you. And again, appreciate the love there from Jay Jonah, MVPs, and Red Eye Nation helping putting this thing together. And again, our sponsors there from Newbie Drones giving us the cash-in prizes to be able to do something like this. 123 and 45 teams left to play here for Jackie Chili's 92 and him and his crew. And again, looking to get some kills. He's kind of creeping right now through the weeds, almost snake-like on the outside there. And just kind of outside of that restaurant bar area is our man Jackie Chill. He's going to pop on his man. Just as a pistol. That's why he's laying low there, folks. And it looks like he's going to get taken out unless someone can come rescue him. And not sure that they will. There he goes. Oh, he's going to get popped. That was this guy coming around. And who got him? Who but WB Mason. Captured again. And so he'll go back to the gulag. Let's follow through the gulag and we'll see where things end up. After that, we'll switch back out to some more of our players. You want to get to our man K-Dogs as well. I haven't been there in a while. See what he's got going on live and inside the mix. This is Jackie running around that right-hand side. He's going to stun his man. He's going to take shots and get the gulag win. Well done there. And as you see it, 2 right now for Jackie and his buddies. So they got 2. They're going to keep it going. Let's go over to K-Dogs and see what they've been up to on their side. I haven't been over there in a while. So K-Dogs XZ, again, streaming here live in the Warzone tournament. We're the better part of about 25 teams here in today's game as well. So you do the math. We're well up over 80 players playing here today on our Killzone race. Warzone kill race, I should say, to 2020. Got shots. They've got players. Trying to get K-Dogs up here. I believe K-Dogs is streaming. Maybe we're wrong on that. Let's go take a look. Let's just try to find him one more time. And if not, we'll go back to some more action. And so nothing going there for K-Dogs. Okay, fair enough. So we'll go back out. We'll try to find some more players as well. Maybe we could find some Almighty Hef. Almighty Half might be streaming there. There it is. Rather, let's take a look live and inside the mix as we try to find our way through. Almighty Half. Appreciate your patience as we follow our players here. There it is. Almighty Half. Wow, I'm a noob. We're going to be following him. He's on World of Warcraft, so actually these guys not even playing. Let's get that off the screen. And again, let's take you back to the after action report. We'll find some guys and go back into it. But again, and so that's Newbie Drones, but let's get you back to some Twitch action. How about it? Some players in here with us. We're going to go back to what was Killer Bisque. We saw they were playing pretty well there, so we're going to get that live and inside the mix. Again, we appreciate you guys being live with us as we take a look. And so here we go. Killer Bisque and crew getting dialed in on Warzone right now. And these guys streaming live, looking to stay alive in the tournament here. They played well here today, and so we want to see where they can go from here. We see some numbers there. Spending some time around Storage Town area. Still in that general vicinity. He's got a shot nicely done there. And he's going to need to finish his man off to get that kill. But he's got 2 right now, does Killer Bisque. Kind of playing patient here. Doesn't want to be too aggressive, I assume, but he's not finishing him off either. And so You can see why. A couple of guys on him, so he doesn't want to go too aggressive there. That guy will also bleed out unless his teammates can get to him. Killer Bisk getting the shot, getting the vision, getting the man, and he's got him down to blue, but he gets taken out. So Killer Bisk did get the elimination there, though. That'll count. So that's 3. He is kind of laid up against that dumpster there. If his teammates can get over to him, they just ran right up and over top of him, not even worried about him. And looks like they may try to finish. I don't know that they can't see him, what the case is. His teammates all around there. They may just be toying with him. Killer Bisk still down. And his teammates are flying in. You can see there, because that kind of movement up top. 7, 4, and 3. There you go. That's a 14 game for them. Well played. Well done for them. That's the kind of numbers we like to see. So 14 is the number there. We'll take a look at that scoreboard and see how that's updated for us as well. And we got our guy dropping in right now. We're going to be spectating there. But again, that is 14. Good number for him so far. And we got Ravishing Rob Rude dropping back in. So they're trying to stay alive as well. Live and inside the mix. Trying to figure out if these guys are in the top 20. We think that they are. And with this game, when this ends and it's updated in the next 10 minutes, you're going to see that number jump for them there at boom.tv. Again, appreciate everyone being live for us, with us for the day after Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone. Hopefully you guys had a great Christmas. Got some good food, drink, and great presents underneath the tree. How about a present of $150 in cash prizes? That's going to be the winner here today on our kill race in Warzone. The kill race to 2021, as we've aptly named it. And again, big ups to MVP's Jonah. Jay Jonah, we should say, with Red Eye Nation. Thanks again so much for the partnership to be able to make that work. And our sponsorship coming from Newbie Drones. You guys have seen some of the stuff going on in our adverts, and that is Newbie Drones. If you are trying to get into drone racing, building your own drones, buying drones, these are the guys to go to. Again, Newbie Drones. You can go Google them and follow them to their website for more information. Killer Bisk. We're following right now, but he is spectating Ravishing Rob Road. He's going to try to grab a king, it looks like, and then try to get to his team back into this one. So while he's doing that, let's go back to Denny Bud. Denny Bud and crew, who, again, they were at 79 at the top of the leaderboard. We're going to update our leaderboards right now. See what kind of action we can find here. And there it is. So you're looking at 14 there. We're going to go to Denny Bud here next. And currently look at our leaderboard, 103. Best 3 games is 103 for Denny Bud, Thick Ankles, and Zeeb. So, again, your best 3 games are going to count towards that. And their best 3 games so far is 103 in totality. These guys, again, we talked about a clear favorites. They're running away with it. They were tied there with 2 tight, Systematic, and Whole, and just could not get it there. 79 for Whole, Systematic, and 2 tight. 103. Again, these are not updated stats. About 10 minutes, you're going to get that updated number. But right now, Denny Bud's got 13, and they're continuing down the road. They've got 31 players left, 12 of which are the squads that we have left. And again, Denny trying to get one of his teammates back. That would be huge for their team. But they've got 103 elims. That is their best game to date. Man, that is a crazy number. You're averaging plus 33. So about 34 plus per game. That is kills, folks. Totality in each game. They've just been dialed in. And you got to wonder what these guys have gotten into that have gotten them so good at what they're doing. Again, communicative, being able to have chemistry with your teammates. Maybe you played with them a lot. These guys are on PC. We know that, but they are dialed in. 103. That is your top score, and that is good stuff. You got to love that kind of stuff right there. And again, we're kind of curious to see if Killer Bisk and crew are labeled on here. We have not seen them yet show up on our scoreboard. We'll keep looking for them there. But again, Zeeb and crew at the 79 mark. Denny Bud and Z absolutely running away with it. 103 elims right now for them. We're following Denny Bud as well. Towards the end of his matchup, only 10 squads left. And he's got 13 kills right now, so he's not even worried about getting his teammates back exactly, but he's got some money. And this could be an opportunity for him to do just that. And again, this is kind of where you got to think about it from the standpoint of, do we just continue to follow through? Do we continue to follow through and take this number that we have right now and start a new game. Give ourselves another opportunity. I mean, it's 3 hours of work that we've got here. And those 3 hours, can we get dialed in and take care of business? We're more than halfway through the tournament. First tournament here for us that we go live on a kill race. And it's a kill race to 2021 and getting dialed in with Denny Bud and crew. These guys are fun to watch. These are top tier highlights here. We can go to Too Tight as well. We'll try to get their information for you to show you some of their gameplay action as well. They've played hot here today. So we are seeing the back and forth as we go live. And again, we'll go to that player info, try to find you some of that info as well. We are seeing some really good action from Denny. He's just going to take shots on the parachuter coming down. Couldn't get him. But again, this guy deserves a lot more than 7 views. If you haven't already, feel free to follow him there at Denny Bud. And let's go to, is it Try Hard or is it Too Tight, I believe? Yeah, these guys are absolutely dialed in. 79 elims. You got to love that. So their first game that counted was 2017 and 12. So right there, you're looking at 49. Then they get a 10, 12, and 8. They've only counted for 2 games. Let's take a look at Denny Bud and their best games. As we look at it, 16, 21, and 11. That was 1 game. So right there is 48. 5, 9, and 10. That's 24. Then 13, 4, and 14 with 31. That's the game that we saw. And again, so these guys putting up massive numbers into the high 40s to be able to give them where they need to be. And you got to love that kind of action. Again, Too Tight here. We'll take a look at those guys. And it's Too Tight Gaming. All right, cool. So we've got an opportunity to follow those guys as well. Let's go there now live. We're going to leave Denny Bud, and we'll go to Too Tight Gaming as they get out of that game. And we'll find him here on Twitch. We're going to follow a little bit about what they're doing, what they've been up to. These guys are in second place right now, but they've got availability to be able to put up big numbers, and we want to see those big numbers indeed. So let's get to Too Tight Gaming and see what they've got going on in the current moment. Search for that, see if we can find those guys here live. There they are. This is the MVP's TV Trio Race. So part of the MVP crew, these guys are. We will get them live and inside the screen. Again, commercial break, and we'll be right back with that for you as we continue our Killzone race on Verdansk. Dialed in today. Appreciate you guys being with us. And we'll go back for more action here in just a second. So let's take a look. This is Too Tight. You can see our buddy right here, live on the stream inside the bedroom of. Looking to get dialed in. He's got those stockings hanging. We'll follow him for just a bit and see what they've been up to. These guys, again, putting up good numbers. He's got 8 here so far in this round. So he's got eyes on opponents up top, and he's pinging them. Is he going to take a shot? Giveaway position if he does. He is low ground. He's got a man coming around the corner of that building. He's going to land up top, and this is where they can really jump on him now. Now, granted, they shouldn't have any guns when they land, but if there is something left up there, he could be in trouble here. This is, again, Too Tight Gaming. As we follow him and his crew, they are in second place right now. But again, you see 8 up there. This could be a 3rd game added. We'll see. As things change, we'll keep you updated on the leaderboard right now. And it's 106. Here comes Kobachi, Varco, and Boltonator, I should say. They've got 106, so they're the new leaders on the leaderboard there. Again, and Varco, Komachi, and Boltonator, 106 for them. Zeeb, Thick Ankles, and Denny Bud with 103. And you got Hale Swizz, Moosier, Pro Roots, 96, and a 93 is who we're watching now. This is Too Tight and crew, and this race is going to be too tight to call. Remember, we're going to give you the final win count by 5 p.m., and you can find that at the MVP's Instagram. We'll get you that information as well. Wow, so what a good tournament we have here today. Great players involved, over 25 teams, and we're seeing them all go off today. Man, that's a lot of fun. That's what we want to be a part of. Get dialed in on a Saturday afternoon on a beautiful tournament here like this. Too Tight Gaming, again, playing that safety net here. 9 for him. So far, it's going to make 10. Yes, sir. So down and finish, gets 10. He'll armor up and get right back into the mix. Double digits for Too Tight Gaming one more time. Appreciate all the love inside the mix there. You guys taking a look at what we got going on and being with us today. I appreciate it. Storage Town's always nerve-wracking early in the game. It is. Ghosted Bullets. Yeah, I mean, the thing with Bisk, though, too, Bisk is, I don't want to say safe player. Bisk is, he gives himself opportunities. Bisk is the kind of player that wants to be a part of what they have going on, but at the same time, really no reason to risk much. And risk it for the biscuit, ironically enough, is a saying. He's just not that kind of player. And again, he'd rather kind of stay alive longer, get his nice 10, 12, 15 kill game, and maybe even take down a dub while they're playing. But again, this is a kill race, and sometimes you got to give up what you need to. And you can see here, Too Tight's got his girl in the background there, we think. It could be his buddy there, maybe a dog in hand or an Xbox, not sure. But we got Too Tight who's playing well right now. He's got 12. How about it? We're going to get you the IG that the final score will be posted on as well. And again, that's good information for you guys who have been following us and taking a look at what we got going on. Let's go right back to Too Tight Gaming here. A little bit of a lag there. Got a man in a Christmas sweater, as you see him there. That is our, I believe, Frank Woods operator in the Christmas sweater. And Too Tight Gaming in a Warzone trouble right now, and he's trying to get back to get his third man back in here. Here comes the loadout. A couple of boxes dropped just north of him. So you can see what kind of guns he's going with there. That's the DMR. And then he's got a pistol in the secondary, so that'll give him a little bit more angling there as well. Changes greed perks. Remember, you can absolutely mix Cold War Black Ops guns with Modern Warfare guns. So mix and match, find your loadout that works for you. It is a massive arsenal, no pun intended, of all the weaponry that you can use here in this tournament here today that is live and is legal. We've not nerfed anything. We've not taken anything out of the game. If you like the M16 or the AUG or the DMR, the MAC-10, the SPR, any of that stuff is legal here today in the Killzone race. So we're going to appreciate you guys being live with us inside the mix. We'll continue the grind, and as we do, taking shots there. Big shots up top there. Got us, man. Well done. That's kind of what you want to see. Big rip on him. Precision airstrike incoming, though, and it'll get pushed the other way. So now looks like Too Tight will have to work himself around that left-hand side. They got something good going on, and we don't want to take you away from this picture-in-picture quite yet as they continue to get dialed in. He's got man up top there on the roof taking shots. Got a guy just parachuted in as well. Man, plenty to look at up and down the map. Good work from both teams here, trying to fight their way through. It looks like Too Tight's got shots on him. He'll try to armor up, and another cluster strike coming in, so a lot of air support coming in from the opposition. Too Tight will just kind of bounce around there, and he'll find himself inside, and that's what we want to see. More of that action. Again, the Platinum Blonde Too Tight Gaming getting it to work for him. Merry Christmas to all of you. Appreciate you joining us here on a holiday weekend. Again, the MVPs TV. You know about the MVPs. Jay Jonah being a big part of it, the creator of some of his boys here, Too Tight Gaming. And again, he's got 12 right there. And when you look at the leaderboard, these guys are in the top 5. So this is a very important game. They want to get those kills and make it count. There you got man down there. And if no one gets to him, that'll count for an elim. That'll be his 13th of the game. And he's got another shot up top. Good shots on him as well. He's got a crack in there. And again, he gets right back up. So unless it was a self-revive, could have teammates there reviving him. He'll revive his own teammate to keep them in. They've still got 3. And remember here, folks, got to take shots here. Too Tight does. And he's going to use the self-revive. They didn't finish him. So he can come right back there. The Semtex will take him down. Still has a gulag left. Not far enough into the game advance, so he still has the gulag left here. We'll see how this thing finishes out. Appreciate you being live with us inside the mix. Well, that's some good stuff there, MVPs. Too Tight Gaming. We'll go into the gulag and look to fight here. See if they can live to see another day. I'd like to see their final numbers from this squad. We're seeing 12 from Too Tight. Can they keep it up? There it is, 12, 12, and 6. So they got 30 already in this one. We talked about their best 3 games. This could throw them into the stratosphere. And again, we're going to update you here now on the scoreboard live and inside the mix. Let's go. And so there it is. Still 106 there for Boltnator, Kobachi, and Varco. You've got Zeeb and Thick Ankles with Denny Butt at 103. Top 3 then rounding out there with Hail Swizz. Then you got Moosier and Pro Routes. That is 96 elims for them. And again, who we are watching right now Too tight, the crew, they've got 93. This game may put them up there. If they can stay in this game and get a couple more kills, that could put them up in the top 3, as currently they are 4th in this tournament. Both guys into the gulag. Can they play past it? Can they get dialed in and take care of business? We'll see coming up here shortly. And again, we appreciate you guys being with us. Big shout out there to our man, Jay Jonah, putting this together for us in collaboration with Red Eye Nation, and of course Newbie Drones for the sponsorship today, giving us that cash and prize, $150 to the winning team. So each guy walking home with $50, and I'm sure you can use it at the end of the month and right after Christmas. So the Kill Race tournament will continue here. Too Tight Gaming getting dialed in right now, and you gotta love that kind of action as we show it to you here live and Inside the Mix. These guys waiting for that gulag to come through. It looks like he's gonna get bounced out. So how about that? Looks like that timer will go down. And will he find himself back in? There it is, gulag winner. So be patient and you shall be rewarded. As we see here, patience is a virtue. The virtue is him coming back into the map. Both guys coming back into the map, we should say. And he's got time for that loadout, but that gas is a-coming. So he's got to grab that loadout and be out. And he will. Good play there. Good action as well. And he's going to keep pushing up that way. Right-hand side, looking to move inside the circle. And they were able to get their loadout, which is huge for them. They can now have Ghost and their guns. You can see the Akimbos running for Too Tight. You see a lot of that with our pro gamers here. They're running Akimbo pistols in their secondary, and there's a good reason for that. The accuracy, also the power. Oh, whoa, what a shot. Gets his man down. Semtech City just missed him there. But again, they are down. So if they can go and finish their man off, they can have something really good going here. And he's going to look to take shots there. Can he down one more? Going to unlock camo while he's doing it. How do you like it? Getting hit markers there with his Semchecks. Push around the right-hand side. Here's where the dual Akimbos come and play well there. And he's got now 14. So their team could be putting up a number. This is going to be one of those games that should count for them with just outside an hour and 10 minutes left to play here in the kill race on Warzone for Dansk. We're following Too Tight Game, and he's dialed in. And I'll tell you, these guys who are putting up good numbers, these games like this is where you kind of become the legend. We'll see what their totality will be. They've got 2 players out of this game, so it is just Too Tight, looking to make plays there for himself. Does not have enough money to buy anyone back in, so we might be going at it alone here. Again, low ground here. Is that a man up top? Downs his man up top. Good chance it's the whole squad up there. They could revive him. No, sir. The elimination will count. That is 15. Well done there for him. And so not sure how it went down, but it went down. He's got 15. He's looking healthy here. This is the kind of action we love to see on these kind of tournaments where you got a kill race where guys just go off. We've been on them for a while, and I get that, but Too Tight. And putting together quite a match right now. And they are just outside the top 5. And that's where we want to see these guys spend their time and get dialed in here. Again, Kill Race Tournament here live with us at CODannouncerGUY on Twitch. Appreciate you guys being with us, stopping in, saying what's up, saying hello. What's up, Warzone fan? Thanks for the follow. Kubachi stream. Okay. We'll get Kubachi in there as well. Again, we're talking about the top crew here. And I believe we could find Kubachi. That should not be tough for us. He is the KB5. KB5 is Kubachi, and right after Too Tight Game, and we're going to go take a look at him. Remember, that is your first place team right now. We're looking at team number 4 in our leaderboard, and this is Too Tight Game. We want to see him finish this thing out, and we're going to go to the KB5. That is Kubachi and his squad. They're currently in first on the leaderboard. We're going to take a look at their stream in just a sec. And again, non-stop action, 3 hours live and Inside the Mix. And there it is. Big shot there. He's got 16. 16 and some gas moving in on him. He's got to try to find his way out. He will, but he's got shots on him, and this could be it for him. He's got another one. Can he go for the finish? He does. Just wanted to get that last kill in. Yes, sir. And how many do they have? Stick around. We're going to show you here where this score ended. Well done there. Let's see their total here. Not going to see it. That's a great game, though. And that game is going to count towards their final. That's what we want to see more of. He played well. Didn't get the whole way to the end, but they played well there and got some scores. Let's see it here. 13, 18, and 6. So you do the math there, folks. 37 That 37 will go into one of their top 3 games and should bump them up the leaderboard. Now, let's go to the KB5. We got our top groups coming in. This is where we wanted to be as we approach the witching hour in hour number 3. And again, here we go. So the MVP trio kill race. These guys all know each other quite well. Let's go take a little commercial break, and we'll be right back with the action. Again, we appreciate you guys being with us live and inside the mix as we get dived inside the mix. All right, so pardon our dust. Let's get to KB. KB5, you know him as Kobachi, and he's going to be on our mix right now, and you can kind of see, which is kind of cool. You see his controller movements there. That's a nice little graphic he's got thrown up there, and here we go. So the KB5, Kobachi and his crew, they are in the lead right now. We're going to update that score, and things have changed, folks. Things have changed. We got a new scoreboard leader. Oh, back and forth they go. Denny Bud, Thick Ankles, and Zeeb have overtaken the number 1 spot one more time. And they are back on top with 108. Not to be outdone, Boltonator Kobachi, KB5, the man we're following right now, Navarco, his team with 106. And remember, it's your top 3 games over the course of 3 hours, so plenty to get to here today. And we take a look at it. Hail Swizz, Moose Sixer, Pro Roots at 96. Now remember, we just saw Too Tight put up a 37 bagger. That has not been accumulated yet in the leaderboard. It's about 10 minutes on refresh rate there, so we still are looking at somewhat delayed scores. However, KB5, Kobachi, they're live inside of the game right now, and he's got 11. Curious to see where the rest of his team ends, where the rest of the team is, but right now they are looking healthy. That's what it's all about. These guys looking to continue to put up big numbers here to hold down the fort of second place, move back into first if they can. We'll see if that's possible. Good action here as we follow the KB5. You guys know him as Kobachi. Big time leaderboard switch there. Denny Bud, who we saw play so well in the beginning there. They were tied at 93 with our buddies from Too Tight Gaming and the MVPs. Now you have a new leader in the way of Boltonator, Kobachi, and Navarco. They now lose the lead. It is the back and forth race of a lifetime. And again, we are just outside of our final hour, our witching hour, if you will, where these teams are going to look to finalize their biggest numbers and their best games yet. Good action here. We're going to follow the KB5 for just a bit and see what he's been up to. Appreciate the love inside the mix. Thanks for giving us the shout out for his Twitch stream as well, because we want to see the best players on our stream currently, and we're taking a look at one of our best players right now. He's got 12. This is the KB5. Again, as you know him, Kobachi. So getting his player back in as well. They've got all 3 guys still alive here. And as we take a look at the numbers there, it looks like there is 52 players left here and 22 teams on this one in Verdansk. KB5 streaming live. And again, kind of nice little graphic there. You can see his controller being mimicked there on his screen. Kind of a nice little addition there. Touch of animation. And again, his crew looking to take over first place one more time. Currently 108, 106, and 96. Your top 3 scores on the leaderboard right now as we take a look at it live and inside the mix. And again, we hope to show you guys that towards the end. Again, we're going to be finalizing these scores and giving you those scores at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the MVP's IG. We'll get you that information as well so you can follow along and look for it. Why do we need so much time after the tournament? Well, we've got to validate that everyone was streaming. We also have to validate that all the games have completed. Remember, you start a game at 2:55. That'll still count. You're within that window. And so if your game ends at 3:30, we want to make sure those scores get posted as well. Also want to make sure that everybody got dialed in the right way, that it was legitimacy, no concerns. If we missed a game, you've got screenshots ready and reviewable, so we're able to put those screenshots back in and make sure we have the right winning team. Currently 108, 106, and 96 is your top 3. We follow KB5 and Kobayachi, as you know him, taking care of business right now. So as it stands, these guys in the Kobayashi squad at 106 and good for second place. He's got 13 right now here on Verdansk. Big shots there, make it 14. He's got his man coming around the gas there. Kind of went to the outskirts there. Well done. You kind of got a brief preview there. Their scoreboard, not good enough. And we'll have to kind of guess. You can only assume. That is 13 for him. You can only assume these guys are really well dialed in and probably up and above 30 already. We'll see as the KB and crew looking to take care of business. Again, these guys part of the MVP trio kill race. Here on live on Twitch with CODannouncerGUY, giving you the best in-game commentary on the planet. We're finding ways to give you the best content as well. These are some good players on Warzone. We often talk about on our stream, Warzone isn't as exciting. When you can bounce around and show different things go down like this, it's always a blast. And we can't wait to be with you a little bit longer here today as we approach our final hour of the tournament. Again, finding the KB5. This is 13 for him. They got the whole squad still available. And remember, there's still 32 players and 16 teams left. So about 2 per on each team. They've got 3. Tell you what you need to know right there. A couple of singles out there most likely. We'll keep updating you on that scoreboard as soon as we get more information. That's how you get dialed in. These guys have been fun to watch here today. Lots of action today. Palpable, you could say. And again, Newbie Drones, thanks so much for putting up the prize money. 150 is going to go to the top prize here today on our kill race on Warzone in Verdansk, day after Christmas celebration. Thanks for joining us on this holiday weekend, taking time out of your day to see what kind of action we got here for you. 3 hours of nonstop action, streaming, commentating, giving it to you live and inside the mix, and this has been fun. And again, KB5 and crew, Kobachi as you know him, putting together some work. You can see that just face of determination there in his stream as well. Give him 14. That's a legit 14. He's got more bodies on him. He's going to take some stun grenades and look to heal up here. Spend some time outside. And as he's doing that, they're going to continue their grind. Appreciate it. Being with you guys. Thanks for the love there, Full Metal. That's Navi. Navi is one of our African players, one of our friends who play in the African Kenyan League. But again, we're looking at 14 right now for Kobachi. Man, these guys are fun to play. And again, this is a transcontinental tournament. We appreciate it. Do not go anywhere, folks. We're going to quickly take a brief message with our sponsor here in just a second. And again, we're going to be right back to more action. You cannot make this up. This has gone down to the wire. 108, 106, and 96 are the top scores here. Again, we're going to be right back after a brief message from our sponsor, Newbie Drones. And so we're going to bring you right back into the action here again. We still have got our buddy Kobachi going off here on the stream. We continue to follow them live here on Twitch. Again, been a fun day so far. It is 2 p.m. on the Pacific Coast. And again, we have now reached hour number 3, the witching hour of our tournament here live and inside the mix. MVP Trios Kill Race. You know it better as that. And again, Warzone Verdansk. We get dialed in following Kobachi and crew. Just 2 left. He's got another one down. Takes him out for 15. And I'm going to love to see their final numbers here again. About a 10-minute delay on our scoreboard, but currently as it stands, 108, 106, and 96 are your top 3. These guys getting dialed in. We got to see them finish this off and see where they're at with things. Again, trying to get the most kills in the course of 3 hours. Your top 3 games cumulatively as a team are going to count here on Verdansk, and we're getting down to the nitty-gritty as we stay live here with you. This is, again, Kobachi, the KB5, as you might know him on Twitch. getting dialed in, taking care of business on this kill race. There's another one there for 16. And his team has been hot here lately. Going to continue to keep the grind alive. This is what we wanted to see going into this. We knew there was a lot of things going to be happening and a lot of different opportunities. Here's one of them. He's got 16, which means he's got more than half of what it's going to take to bump them. If the rest of his teammates have matched him, they could go right into the stratosphere in the first place here. We'll see. Again, best 3 games are going to count. In a 3-hour allotted time limit here on Warzone in Verdansk, we are live and inside the mix. We appreciate you guys being with us. CODannouncerGUY, came in. It was an RPG or some sort of a grenade. He's going to get the assist on that elimination, so that'll count for his buddy. But his squad now being hunted. We kind of thought that this might happen, and again, too many guys still left on the map, but right now you're looking at it. He's got 16 kills. He's got 17 left. He's got shots on him up top. Can he get them both? Both! Oh, he's got him down, cracked hard. And that is a full squad there. So he is down one of them. But they're still up top on that roof, and they are camped up there. Happy to be there. Now he's going to go right for him. He says, I'll come get him. Those guys are most likely going to revive. He's got to be careful how he gets up there. But again, he can go on the inside and go up that way. On the left-hand side is a full ladder to the roof. He's going to try to get to his down buddy, though. That's the game plan here. And as he does so, he's going to watch the ceiling there, and he will. He's going to go out through the front side there. Not a bad play. Stay within the circle. And it looks like his teammate is down. They took him out, so they finish him off. And now he's left by his lonesome here. And just 17 players left. 6 teams left. Make it 16 players. And he's got 16 himself. How about the KB Kobachi? Taking a look. Down scope. These guys are going to be on the roof, so he's going to have to wait until they press outside that circle. Be able to make his move here as we follow him and the last couple of people left here in Verdansk. You can see his loadout deep. He's got 5 in the chamber in the way of armor. Plenty of ammo to go into this one. 2 Molotovs and 2 stuns. Or flashes as well. Following the KB5, this is Kobachi. And again, their team, as of late, was at 106 and in second place. And we've got an update on the scoreboard coming up after this, folks. We want to let him get through this, but we're going to talk to you about the update. Oh, man, it's getting good. It's getting real good. Big shots there. Downed a man. But he downed him in the circle, so the gas will not kill him. He should be able to grab a couple things here, including more armor. And he's going to look to push that way to finish him off. Big stun as his buddy's trying to get up. Trying to get that revive off. Couple of good stuns out. Maybe a molly would work. Doesn't need it. He's going to go Kimbos. He got 1. Going to get 2. Yes, sir. Oh, my. KB goes off. Is that 18 or 19? It's a 19. And he's going to go for double digits. For 20, he's got to armor up here. He's got his man lined up. Oh, he's going to get him from behind. Easy money to give him 20. Can he finish him? Yes, sir. Welcome to the 20 Club KB. 20 kills on one Warzone game from one player. What are these numbers going to do for these guys leading into the leaderboard after this? There were some major jumps in our leaderboard. We want to get you the rest of this game first. Is he going to get the victory plus 20? That'd be fun to stream. Another shot there. Good, but he's got to move out of that gas. He's going to take shots. He's just going to try to go wide here. Kind of eat some of that gas as his mask is taking some damage, but he's going to go around the outside there. Not a bad play. Kind of go hard around that outside. He's going to get shot down. He's got to self-revive. Is that going to be good enough, though? He'll wait for it. He's going to have to run right towards them. Can he get inside that circle? Not enough time there, but he ends with 20. My goodness, I'd love to see the score there. And again, he had 20. His team absolutely getting dialed in. Let's see how that affects the leaderboard. We talked to you about an update. Well, the update's coming to you live right now. Okay, so as we show you guys on what we wanted to do, how about that 20-bagger from the KB5? We're going to move around a little bit. We've got a new leader in the leaderboard. 123 combined top 3 is going to go to Hail Swizz. You've got Pro Roots, Moosier as well. And then second place with 116, Too Tight, Systematic, and Hole as well. Third place with Zeeb, Thick Ankles, Denny Budd. So the bar has been raised, to say the least. We've got 123 elims from Hail Swizz, Moosier, and Pro Roots. And we got some good action coming to you as well. Let's go to Too Tight again and take a look at that squad. They played a really good game here lately. We're going to come back to the KB5 and Kobachi as we go back into that action. Too Tight is who we followed before. We saw some really good work there, and we'll go back to see where they're at currently right now here in Verdansk. And again, we appreciate you guys being with us. Been a lot of fun today here. Dialed in on a fun tournament as well. 3 straight hours of nonstop gameplay as we give you the best that there is available in the way of Warzone games. And again, we'll go back to the after action report. And so as we go back into Too Tight Gaming, we take a look at it. And these guys who are just dynamite on the sticks get to our dynamite energy drink, no pun intended. Crack one of those open. We're going to need energy to finish this thing out, man. It has been a day of memories being made here. Too tight. This race is too tight to call. I'm telling you right now, this thing is going to end by the count of 5 or 4 kills. This is going to be close, which is why we're going to legitimize these numbers. And for the last 2 hours after the stream, we're going to get together with our best numbers guys. We're going to go take a look at some of the streams, go back and watch some of this stuff, and make sure that we're getting you legitimate scoreboards. And remember, things have updated in the way. Currently, this is your second place team, Too Tight and Company, right now spectating their buddy. But we've got Shepard in there. And remember, Too Tight out of the game right now. He's in the gulag. There you got 7, 7, and 12. So that's going to be a 26 to start. Toxic Gamer, Jay Shepard, and Too Tight Gaming. And they're going to be backed out there. So again, we're going to wait for them to restart. Let's go to more action. Let's go back to Denny Budd. Their crew also in the mix here in the top 4. Let's take a look at what he's got going on in his stream. We've been live with him a couple of times today as well. Remember, Too Tight Gaming in second place right now, but plenty of action, plenty of love live and inside the mix here today as we continue down the kill race to 2021 live and inside the mix here on Twitch. So again, we got Denny Budd coming up, a 430 weekly KD guy. We'll see what kind of action we got coming from him and his crew as we get dialed in on today's tournament. Man, it's been a lot of fun. We appreciate you guys spending some time with us as we grind out this last hour of our kill race here on Warzone in Verdansk. And again, we got a man inside of a fight right now, and the whole crew, rather one less, so 2 of their crew. Here comes the whole crew. Now they got all 3 of them dialed in, and we are looking at a score of 0 right now for our buddy Denny Budd. Doesn't mean his whole team isn't there, but these guys are in that top 4 sector, and this is what we wanted to see. More of that action. You got 123, 116. Let's update the scoreboard one more time for you as we watch them drop in here, does Denny Budd. And there it is, a new leader, Kobachi. We saw that game go live, the KB5. He put up a 20-bagger, and that brought his team up to first place. The new bar, set at 127. Second place, Denny Budd and crew, the man we're following right now, they got 124, so they jumped and leapt into first place for moments. And we're talking about momentarily. And then again, 123 for Moosier, Pro Roots, and Hail Swizz. That leaves up and out in 4th place and an honorable mention of 116. 116. Totality, remember, the average, the best 3 games in totality of your team. Too tight with 116. They're on the outside looking in of the top 3 there. Bubble, if you will, from the top 3. But Bolt, Nader, and Kobachi, they're going to be tough to follow. Remember, Denny Bud, Thick Ankles, and Zeeb, who we're watching currently, they have a 124 best 3 games total accumulation. That's good for second place, but they are 3 behind that game that the KB5 just absolutely went off and brought his team into the stratosphere, as we talked about. They're in first place by 3 right now. We still have got 45 minutes left of this amazing tournament, the Kill Race tournament. Tournament of all tournaments to end 2021. This is going to be our last tournament of the year, but it certainly won't be our last tournament. 2021 has got so much left in store between myself, Jay Jonah from the MVPs, Red Eye Nation. We've got outdoor tournaments. We got drone racing. We got it all coming. And again, I want to thank our sponsors, New Bee Drone, for being able to put up that prize money for us. 150 is going to go to the top team here today. Currently, Bolt, Nader, Kobachi, and Navarco hold that spot. So we follow Denny Bud on the outside of the airport there. They're going to be looking to get some numbers going here. Only 64 players left on the map. So is this worth it for them? Do they want to continue this game? Do they want to back out and get another game started? Well, they got pretty good numbers right now. So again, they're going to need to find the average of their best 3 games. Those are the ones that are going to count. So if you don't have a good game going, this is the chance where you've got to make that strategy call. Do you bounce out of your game and start anew? Try to get the good start that you need to get those numbers that you need to end up on the top of the leaderboard here. Top 3 have been very, very tight. 127, 124, and 123. These guys are all separated by 4 elims. 4. That's unbelievable work. Cannot wait to see more of it. And again, we continue to get dialed in here with Denny Bud. We're going to watch a little bit of him for a while. Let's see where this team goes. And again, we'll take a look at the scores here and see where they can get to. Still in the mix there, Moosier, Pro Roots. You got Hail Swizz as well. Too Tight, Systematic, Hole as well. They got 116. Let's not mention outside of that. Those are the 4 teams are really still in this race. You've got Known Commodity, DeBoozer, and Thieves Spit. They're at 86. That is the next closest team. So this has kind of been a runaway, as you might have expected. And Killer Biscuit Crew are in 19th place. Those are wondering back home, good friends of ours. We take a look, man. It's been fun today. We appreciate you guys spending time with us. And we thought 3 hours was going to be a long time to play this game. The action's been nonstop, palpable, being able to go back and forth, utilizing this Twitch app. Again, a little bit of a dry run, just kind of start things out. This is new to all of us as well. It's been fun. It's been a lot of action. And now we are seeing this thing come down. 3 teams in the top 3, all split by 4. I said it, 4 eliminations, 127, 124, and 123. That is your leaderboard right now. And after Kobachi went off, how important are those kills? And we talked about at the end. Even we saw from Too Tight. You're about to die. Just get that last elim in there. Every kill matters at this point, and we are in the witching hour with 45 minutes left to play. Can these guys finish the way that they want to? Denny Bud stuck on 1 kill here. Not good enough. And again, this is the kind of time of the tournament where you say, is it worth it for us to back out? If we're not going to hit one of our top 3 games, which for them, let's say is 37, 36, and 40, they've got to know that there's not enough people left for them to get to the top. That's the strategy involved. Do they have a numbers guy? Are they crunching those numbers? Are they just playing for fun? They've got to do enough here to be able to make those things count. You do see the elim there, too, for Denny Bud now. He's going to get revived. And we can't see their totality and score, but we do know that he is out of the game again. Let's go back to the KB5. This is your tournament leader. Again, this stuff updates every 10 minutes, so we could have delayed information, but right now, as it stands, 127, 124, and 123 are your top 3 as we continue to get dialed in. Let's go take a look at the KB5, see where those guys are at. As we know, that's what it's all about. So good action again. He's got 9 viewers there, as he should. Kobachi bringing his team way up there at 127, and they're going to keep it going. Again, we'll keep you updated as well on the stream here for the top highlights and who's on the top of your leaderboard as we get that information. And we're going to be live with you till 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to keep giving you the best in-game commentary on the planet, and we'll keep giving you an update on those scores. Currently, nothing has changed. Here's Kobachi. He's got 3. Just 80 players left here on the map. 32. Oh, he's got another one. A big shot coming in as this man's trying to loot up. That'll be his fourth. And again, plenty of time left to go here as we continue to take a look at the KB5. And we do have Denny Budd in second, so second place, good for nothing, except for the first loser, Hail Swizz, Moosier, and Pro Routes as well, we should say. And we'll see if we can get these guys here. Pro Routes is on Twitch as well. It looks like he is offline. So, again, unable to follow him. Now, is Moosier on? Moosier is playing a little bit of C, we think. He is offline as well. So Moosier not on Twitch. How about Hail Swizz? Can we get one of those players there from the top second and third team? And this is your second place team, or rather your first place team here with Kobachi. This is the KB5. We know him well. Again, looking for Hail Swizz. Is he on Twitch? Nothing going there. Fair enough. All right, so what we got going on for you is Kobachi and those guys getting dialed in as we continue the race and we continue the grind. The leaderboard has not changed. 127, 124, and 123. Maybe those guys just thought 123 was good enough and that they just kind of left the game. We don't know. What we do know is that this game is still ultra close, and these last games are going to decide who takes this thing home. And it looks like it's going to be between these four teams. You got Too Tight, Hole, Systematic, Hail Swizz. Of course, you've got our boy there, Denny Budd, and his team, and now Kobachi, the KB5, and his squad, which is currently in first place with 127. That's Navarco, Kobachi, and Boltonator. Back and forth we go. This thing may not ever end. It feels like it. These guys just giving it all they have in the last couple of minutes of this one as we continue to get dialed in on the MVP Trios race. Again, Jay Jonah, Red Eye Nation, able to put this thing together, get our teams to sign up, get these tournaments hot. And these guys are just having hot fire today. Having some great matches here as the KB5. This is going to be 5, make it 6 if you can get it. Could not do the finish, but again, looking to do just that. Good action. Again, this is the new tournament for a lot of our players here, and it was free to sign up. 150 in cash prizes to the winner. You can obviously see the big differential in skill level, but again, as many games as you can play in 3 hours, you're going to take your top 3 games and utilize those towards your final score. Big down there. He's going to get 2 for, can he finish him off inside? I think he's taking shots, so he'll back out. He's still got 5 there. He's going to go to those dead bodies. Here we go. That's 7 now. Well done. Double kill there. Team wipe. And so nicely done, though. KB5 getting shot, though. He's going to go back inside. He's going to get down there. Big Semtex got him. He's inside. His buddy going to come back for the revive. He's going to fight him off. Can he fight him off? No, they're both going to go down. And is that the end of the game there? Are we going to see some Gulag act? Oh, there it was. Look at that. Wow. Semtex throws from out the window. They are going to go to the Gulag, and it looks like it'll be KB5 still left alive, as well as Boltonator, who is now currently out of the game, we think. But KB5 looking to play his game here in the Gulag as they get started out. Again, let's go back to Buddy. That is the second team there. Oh, we'll see. We'll watch the Gulag here and see if we can get our man KB5 a little bit of love inside this Gulag. See where it ends up. Throwing that stun deep. Little smoke grenade, rather. Looking to push in, looking for that reticle. There it is, left-hand side. Can he get his man? And, oh, we got him. Well done there. KB5 going to be coming back in. Let's go to Buddy right now and see where they're at. That's Denny Bud. And we'll see where their team's at. Again, trying to get those scores up right now. Leaderboard still has not changed. 127, 124, 123. That may not change, but plenty of time left alive here. 40 minutes left in this tournament to be able to get dialed in. Just one away. How are you going to be Moosier and Hale and not be happy with just one away there? And so again, getting dialed in, showing you the best in-game commentary on the plan. And so we get dialed in on Too Tight Gaming, and as we take a look, he's going to get shot there. That's inside the gulag. So where does that put him and his team? Well, they're going to be looking to make some plays here. Still got two buddies alive, so we're going to be spectating. This is Toxic, and they've got Jay Shepard in there as well, but we are following Toxic on the spectate there from Too Tight. And again, now we're seeing Jay Shepard on the other side here. And they are inside a Superstore, and here it comes. Right back into the mix will be Too Tight Gaming. Nice rebuy, redeploy, if you will. Toxic Gamer with a nice buyback. And live and inside the mix as we got it going on for you. This is Too Tight Gaming. These guys are right there in the leaderboard action as we take a look. Too Tight is in fourth. They've got 116. Again, this is the average of your best three played, so one good game can get them right back into the leaderboard, hopefully taking first place here. We'll see. Nothing has changed still. 127, 124, 123. We'll keep you updated when we can in the top three of our highlights here with the leaderboard as well. Good action back and forth today. I love to see that kind of work. And again, the streaming is live here. We're following Too Tight Gaming as he keeps it going. Live and inside the mix. Toxic Gamer taking shots. Oh, they got Jay Shep back there as well. Whole team's going to run up on him. Hopefully take their man out. Uh-oh, he's going to get shot down. Nicely done for the down there, and the Elim will count. Again, this is kind of an early goings here in Verdansk and Superstore, as we might imagine. Quite sweaty to get things started off. But again, this is a good strategy. They're going to land where there's a lot of players. A lot of opportunity for them to rack up those kills as you continue. This could be their second to last or maybe third to last game in Verdansk. They're going to try to rack up those kills early. That's a good strategy in my opinion. Going into this last 40 minutes or so of the tournament, we're getting dialed in. They also got their first loadout as well, so they're going to work on that and try to stay hot. So giving you 3 straight hours of the best in-game commentary on the planet, getting dialed in today on a Saturday afternoon. Hopefully you guys are having a safe one out there. Good 70 degrees here in sunny SoCal. We got more action coming. This is what we love to see. And again, we're going to be putting up those final scores at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's going to be happening at the MVP's TV. At MVPS TV. You can see those final scores at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But right now we got so much dialed in, so much going on. And this is what it's all about. Bounty poached. So they're going to get the money for that, but not the kill. And there is too much, or Too Tight, I should say. Taking too much bullet damage, and he's going to go down. But it's in a safe spot there. Should be safe for his players to come back around and pick him up. This action that has been back and forth, and we talk about it, kind of marinating in these scores as we have been for the last 20 minutes or so. Nothing has moved at the top of the leaderboard. 127, 124, and 123. Again, some of the best games might be behind these teams. And so any of these guys in the top 3 have a chance to have a great game and bring themselves back into the mix, into the fold. And not to be outdueled either is who we're following now. This is Too Tight Gaming. And again, they've got 116. So off the leader about 11. But that's one great game. If they've got their third game, for example, let's give you information. Their best game is 15, 17, and 12. Do the math there, and you're right around the 34 mark. But their worst game, I guess that could be their best game was 44, my apologies. Their worst game here is 36. So if they can get past the 36 and do another 44-point game, they're right back up there and inside the mix. They just need to put some graphics in there and take care of business when they can. This is what it's been all about, folks. We continue to grind, and it's our last hour. We're having fun doing it. Appreciate you guys being live and inside the mix with us. We'll keep it going here for you as well. We'll keep you updated on the leaderboard as well. Good action in first, second, and third. We saw all that action from KB5. That one game he goes off for 20. That put him right up there. It's where they needed to be. And so we'll continue keeping a look here. This is Too Tight Gaming getting his third. Nicely done there. Bounty's been completed as well. Some good cash for them. If they did want to go second loadout there, could save that cash as well to keep their buddies in it. Sometimes longevity in the game is where you get your kills from. You know, you get down to the end and you get 12 on the last couple. That could be a big part of it. If each player puts in 15 here, though, those guys can get some real good numbers and bring them back up into first place. Not easy to do. Obviously, easier said than done, but these guys are good players. They're not pros by any means, but they're pro-am, and they're working on it. And these guys can definitely do what they need to do, and they have the strategy involved here. Again, landing hot there at Superstore. Going to stay alive. Now right of airport, east of airport. Looking to stay in the zone where they're going to find players. just inside the circle there. Again, up and over airport here, right outside the hangar area. And they're going to look for some bodies here, but they've got a good spot there where they've got the buy box. They can get a second loadout if they like. Their first loadout should be popping in here shortly as that circle does close on them. Just not enough kills right now. This is where they need to turn the volume up on the way of being aggressive. Live and inside the mix, following Too Tight Gaming and his crew. Here's some cash for you, he says. So he's going to purchase himself a strike, we think, maybe a cluster precision. Where do they want to utilize it? Again, big map still here. Right around 95 players left to go here on this map. These guys continuing to get dialed in and take care of business where it needs to be taken care of. And we appreciate you guys following us live and inside the mix. Good action, as you might imagine. Too Tight Gaming and his crew, Jay Shepard. Toxic Gamer also inside there. Those three guys looking to have themselves a game, go from 4th to 1st. Can they do it in one game? Who knows? But this is going to be one of their few opportunities to do just that. Obviously, Warzone games typically take about 25 to 30 minutes, so you got to get your first, or your last game, I should say, started before that 3 p.m. deadline. So good action up and over the top here. And again, we're going to take a short commercial break here in just a moment and show you our sponsor. Appreciate you guys being live with us. And that sponsorship from Newbie Drones has been amazing. They've given us $150 in cash and prizes to give away live on our stream. We're going to be doing that after we clarify all the results. Make sure we have the right numbers. We're going to be posting that at MVPSTV on Instagram, and that's where we're going to be posting our final scores. You can follow that information there. Right now, we got a tight race. 127, 124, 123. That is the top 3 for you, and we are not going anywhere, folks, as we continue to grind on our last half hour of this big-time kill race to 2021 on Verdansk that we've got live for you and inside the mix. We'll be right back. And so we are back live, and again, this is going to be our final half hour of the Kill Race 2020, putting it to rest. I'm sure we're all looking forward to 2021. Well, this will be our last tournament of 2020, and as we continue to dial in, again, we've got a close race here. 127, 124, 123, and they're not going anywhere. These three teams looking to get that final big game in there to push them to the top of the leaderboards, and we're looking to hopefully find that here. We've got Too Tight Gaming with our buddy, of course, we've got Jay Shep in there, and Gamer Toxic, all trying to get involved and take care of business. Now, these guys need about a 45 kill game to keep themselves inside the loop and get back to first place. Nothing's really changed here in the leaderboard, but again, we are on a 10-minute delay for our leaderboard stats as Boom TV does collect them regularly about every 10 minutes or so. 127, 124, 123, and again, we're going to go back into another play. Let's go back to the KB5 here now, as you see Too Tight Gaming outside the mix there. Looking to start their final couple of games. The KB5, let's go to him and take a look at where he's been. So the KB5 is who we're going to be looking to stream here next and get a live look at where these guys are, what they're up to as well. And as soon as we can get involved in that, we'll get you back to it. Again, let's just take a moment. So there we have it. Good stuff as we continue to dial in. And we got our guy KB5 coming back for you. More action there for you. And again, we continue to go live here and take a look at what we got going on. Right now, currently, looking at the KB5, this is your tournament leader right now. And he's just got a few. This is 3 for him in the way of kills. But this game, still a lot of players left in it. So we'll kind of follow him through here. He's going to get his buddies inside that SUV. Throw the trophy up there. And these guys going to take a little ride on the wild side here. And remember, still about 73 players left here on the map. So plenty of time for them to get the kills that they may need. Be able to grind. KB5 is going to get off his point there and drop him there. He's got another man around the corner. Drops him as well. And he's going to get the elim. Should be a 3rd player left in that team for the team wipe. Did not see it yet. So he's still got 4 there. There's the 3rd player we talked about. To the left there. He decides to go away from him though. And now he's going to go inside. There we go. Big shots. Downs him, takes him out. That's a headshot and eliminations indeed. Gives him 5. Remember, there's another player back behind him there. Not sure that he even saw him. Did the KB5, but that is what it's all about. Taking care of business when we can. Good stuff there. This is what we wanted to see. These guys get dialed in for 3 hours of Warzone action here today, and we're about 25 minutes away from crowning someone a winner. Again, we're going to go through some of the scores, and we're going to get that posted for you on the MVP's Instagram page. So the KB5, we know him as Kobachi right now, getting dialed in, and we'll take it back to the live in action. We want to make sure that we got audio working well here for you, so we are good there. Let's go back to our live screen now and get dialed in. Appreciate the love there, Jonah. And they're going to go double pistols. He's going to swap out here for a scope, and he's got shots on his man. Oh, he's just able to find these guys as if it's like he knows, without a UAV, exactly where these guys like to spend some time. You can see the glint coming from that left side, the school bus. Right inside the schoolyard, they're going to head. They're going to go right for it. He's going to be aggressive here. He knows what's at stake. 150 in cash and prizes. Brought to you by New B Drones. He's got a man inside there. He'll go around the backside here. Got shots on him. Well done there. So we saw him, but outsmarted him. Going around the backside. Another man inside the doorway there. We saw him, so did he. He's going to come around and get 2 more. He's got 7. So can they add to their lead, pad their stats a little bit, and be able to take this thing down once and for all? Big shots, big plays, big opportunities. That's why we're here, folks, and that's why you came to watch. He's got shots in the skies, just missing him. Should have let him a little bit more. I don't think he realized how far away he actually was in that parachute diving. But you don't need to tell a KB5 how to play this game. He already put up a 20-bagger live and on the stream here. We saw that. And as we go back in, you can see his Xbox controller is being mimicked there on the screen. That is an awesome animation feature for you watching the stream, watching the tournament. That's what it's all about. Him and his crew just spending some time up in the hills and the valleys, just above, or should I say south of, what is military base, southwest there. And there is that big Pride Rock here, relic monument, if you will. This is kind of where they've been spending a lot of their time. They've gone back and forth, both down to the schoolyard and now back up top, and they've got their buy station. That's going to be claimed theirs, but it should not be in the next circle, so at some point they'll have to move here. Gas coming in, we would assume. Good action as we follow the KB5. It's been a lot of fun being with you guys today. We appreciate it on a beautiful weekend here. We get dialed in on a kill race to end 2020. We head to 20 and 21. I love that action. So again, we watch KB5 as he's trying to put together an effort and futility to be able to get their numbers up. They're already in first. They're just looking to really kind of pad their stats here and see if they can't get one more big game in there to solidify first place. We'll give you an update here on the leaderboard. We're going to take a look live right now. So live right now on Boom TV, we take a look at the leaderboard. Still 127, 124, 123. No one's been able to change their luck. And again, too tight, still in fourth there. We've got the crew of Hail Swizz Moosier and Pro Roots. They're at 123. Zeeb, Thick Ankles, and Denny Budd at 124. Again, the top three, all separated by only 4 elims. Live and inside the mix here. Appreciate you guys being with us here all afternoon long. We continue to get dialed in on these Warzone tournaments. We're going to keep going with it. And again, appreciate our sponsorship there from Newbie Drone, giving us that 150 for cash and prizes. Thanks for Jay Jonah. And of course, Red Eye Nation for putting this thing together, giving us the opportunity to be able to find a fun tournament and stream with the best in-game commentary on the planet. So we got the KB5, full team still alive. He's got a trophy system SUV, and he's going to go through the tunnels of Mordor and try to find his way on the outside. Maybe grab a couple of bodies on that outside as well. Again, they are finally finding themselves. He's going to do a little ramp job there, maybe just kind of having some fun with us. Here in the finals, remember, they've got first place locked up by 3 kills. And one more big elimination game can get them solidified into first place. So they'll look to do that. It looks like we've still got quite a few players left to play here. Rather not, 35 or so. But again, he's got shots on his man. Try to take him out. Could not down him out of the race here. And so he's going to throw money to his buddy. Get something fun for you to watch. Good action live and inside the mix today. Boy, it's been all about that palpable action. And where do you want to be? And do you remember where you were when it happened? This is what it's all about. We're looking to take care of business on the ladder side of things. And again, there's some shots there. He's got his man up top. This is the KB5. Kobachi looking to go right side. There it is. He's going to slide around right side and try to take care of business. Inside, gets one. Gets the second one there. That's going to be his 8th. And did he get to 9 there on that one? He did. So that's 9. Let's give him 9 there. This could be this big game. They could be finishing out the hour with one of their biggest games yet. Still a lot of players left here on the map for them to kill. I'd say 31 still. And again, you're looking at the better part of about 14 teams. So plenty of an opportunity for them to get those kills, take them home with it. And he's approaching double digits again, is Kobachi for his squad. We know how good he's been in the clutch, what he's been able to do towards the end of the games here, and this is a big part of it. Love this kind of action live and inside the mix. We're showing it to you. And the trio's kill race coming to a close, 20 minutes left. What do these guys have to do to put in their final bullets? We see Kobachi putting some bullets into that armored truck. One man still alive inside there, trying to get him down through the back window. Not quite. It's been a lot of fun spending time with you guys here today. And again, this tournament will continue. So we got his man on the back here, Kobachi, rocking that kind of velour jumpsuit there. All that blue and turquoise with some white. Brown hat, got his man there, popped on him, right on the inside. And this will be double digits once he takes him out. Yes, sir. He's got a merciless, but shots on him. Oh, good coverage there. That is how you play as a team there. Good communication. These guys knew each other back and forth. Came in, helped him out. They're back to full health. And he's got double digits, does Kobachi. So, again, they could be ending their stream, ending their kill race with one of their best games yet, at least average up, and get them to a higher number. They're already in first place, and these guys are finishing strong. So we've got 20 players left on Verdansk here, 10 for Kobachi, and 10 teams left as well. Oh, he's getting man's down. His man is down, I repeat. He's got to be careful. Could this be the end of the run here? And his man, not sure that gulag is available for him, so it'll just be Kobachi left to his lonesome. Small map incoming. See where the bounty's at to his right. He's looking to go inside and looking for bodies here. And he's just trying to stay within the circle, within his range, do what he does best. That is take care of business. As his team tries to cap on what was a great afternoon there for Kobachi and his crew. KB5, as you might know him there on Twitch. Remember, nothing has changed in the top 3. As of yet, 127, a 124, and a 123 bagger. So we keep this thing going. He's got some shots up top in that tower. If he downs his man, good chance. A guy coming off the left-hand side. Sees him on the parachute there. He's going to push towards him now. Being aggressive, and the aggressive that Kobachi is, he should be able to get some kills here. Refuses to go inside. He'll go on the outside. Oh, there's a heli. Got his man shot on the heli. Could get him. Could he get it? Could he down him? Needs to down one of them. Oh, he's got him down. There goes Elam. Yes, sir. Bang, bang. He's got another man dropping out of that heli, but he kills one of them out the heli. That's 11 for him. So Kobachi not done doing work. And there's 19 players left. Make it 7 teams. Him being his team by himself. And he's got a buy station here. He can at least get one back.